celebrations contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy. And his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering. So being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Victor Fort. Tessman. Now it's Williams. Williams. And here's Benzema. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's good running with the ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Abraham! There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Balogun. Now it's Nketiah. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, this looks sharp. He is just caressing the ball. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Tessman. Victor Fort. Balogun. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Benzema. And the pass is intercepted. Benzema is sporting a guilty look after that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gruev. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he finish? Has a look and plays it forward. Lookman proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Abraham. Abraham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lookman looking for the run. Benzema! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, super ball! And he's managed to get free. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're back on the ball again. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Buena suerte a todos.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gruev. Back into the middle. Shot a goal! It's loose and again! Oh, it's come loose. Tarrega trying to keep this in, and we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hector Fort. Looking to play him in. Aimed beyond the defence. Lookman does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Nketiah. Balogun. Courtois claims comfortably. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's in space and looking for options. Not the most accurate pass. Gruev. Short changes him with that pass. Nketiah. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van de Ven. Gruev. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Benzema. Nketiah. Passes coming off in quick succession here. In with the challenge. It's run loose here. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Benzema. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That is lovely.
Oakland Roots clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gruev. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. He's being urged to shoot. Tessman. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, important interception. Well, there's the clearance. Benzema.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
Nicely aimed
El
pass.
dorsal 22.
Now he's off and
Se va a
running.
llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Hector Fort. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great ball, and he's had a shot! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And we're done. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the